just your initial thoughts about winning state championship?
I am so proud of these girls. I kind of just, it doesn't feel real yet. Feel like we got another game tomorrow to prep for, but we don't. And we're happy with where we're at right now. We've got 22 girls on our roster, and they chose to buy into our one destination. And these leaders here have got 2 seniors and a freshman, so they chose to buy in, and they led the way the whole season.
Questions?
Well, welcome back after missing a year, but it's 4 out of the past 5 years, right?
For me?
For Lovejoy.
Yes, 2019, 2021, and then 23.
So how's this one feel compared to the other ones?
You can't compare any of them. They're all just unique in their own. At state championship at Lovejoy is it's a mixed feeling. It's a lot of pressure, but the pressure is welcomed. We have a different standard of excellence, and our standard is a state championship. So these girls are proud of what they did. They did their job. They came in. I told them I was not expecting a full sweep, but hey, they worked their tails off, and they earned every point.
Yeah, talk about those first 2 sets. You just kind of mowed through that whole thing.
Our goal was to speed up our tempo, be calm on our side, run our middles, and these girls did that. And with that, our middles came off early and created gaps for our outsides and our right sides. And Beth noticed that and was able to put the ball where she needed to put it.
And your freshman MVP, that doesn't happen very much at Lovejoy. A freshman comes in.
We are very proud of Gentry. I told her at the end, well, we talked a few months ago, I was like, let me be hard on you. And she'll probably say I was not easy on her, but I was like, let me be hard on you, and let me say good job at the end. And I was able to say that to her.
Gentry,
Okay, freshman.
is this right that you won a national championship this summer with TAB?
Yes, I did.
How did that experience prepare you for the state tournament?
Well, playing in nationals was a lot like state because it's like the whole season leading up to, and so a lot of the pressure I was used to, and you just continue to play your game and not get nervous. You use it as like adrenaline to do your best.
How does it feel to be such an integral part of this team, and as a freshman, and to have the kind of match you had today on the biggest stage?
It's really fun. I love my team. We all put on like our best effort and best show that we could, and I'm so blessed to be on this team with everyone, with such loving girls who all try their best and encourage each other.
Had you gone to the state tournament growing up and to watch Lovejoy over the years?
I did one year whenever I lived here in Lovejoy, yes.
Were you new to Lovejoy then?
Last year I moved to Lovejoy.
Where'd you move from?
Austin.
Okay.
For Bethany and McKenna, just when you think back to last season, just talk about in a year's time, just the growth that you've seen out of this team with so many of y'all coming back this year.
Yeah, I think the growth we've seen has been really big. It's been really cool to watch because I know last year when we lost, it was devastating. We knew we could do it, but we just didn't hit the right mark. But I think coming back this year, we all wanted it. We wanted it so much more because we know what it felt like to not have it. So the preparation into that, I feel like we all put in everything we had just to be able to make it here again.
Yeah, I think we kind of used that chip on our shoulder definitely to give us motivation to work hard and know what we're working towards. And I'm so proud of everyone on our team and our coaches. We put in countless hours, and we go to the practices that other teams aren't putting in the same time and effort that we are, and I think it really showed and paid off in the end.
Coach, you said chip on her shoulder, I guess the way you might have played this year. Did you notice a certain determination or just a hunger this year that was different?
Absolutely. Yeah, there was just that grit, fist pumping, teeth gritting kind of, we're not doing that again. These 9 seniors had a bad taste in their mouth at the end of last season, and they were able to come, a little more hungry and a little more determined to make sure that they got the result that they wanted.
Coach, 50 sets 50 kills through 3 sets. That's pretty good. That's pretty good numbers right there.
Absolutely. These 2 right here, our libero and our setter, just the composure. I said this yesterday, the composure of these 2, popping those balls up that you think are down, and McKenna is just flying everywhere, flying everywhere and putting it in system for Beth to be able to put it wherever she wants. It's awesome.
Coach, a championship team grows together. You had some of them last year. Can you just kind of, explain a little bit about the growth this team has done over the last 2 years coming to this point?
Yeah, our ball control has grown a lot. Our depth has grown a lot. We were very deep. I wish y'all could all have a peek in our practice gym. When we go on sixes, I mean, they go after each other, and we're able to just bounce people in and out and go compete every single day in our practice, which gets all of them prepared for whatever's on the other side of the net. So that's, most of my timeouts are really not driven towards what the other side is doing. It's us. We compete, you know, we talk about big right sides or big blocks. We compete against each other every single day, and we're prepared for that. So we were able to bond a little bit more in Hawaii at the beginning of the season. I think that kind of kick-started our, the bonding process and the growth, and the girls just kind of took that and ran with it.
Bethany, they had, number 11 on their team had 11 blocks yesterday. Were you cognizant of her and trying to set your ball so she couldn't get any blocks on them?
Yeah, obviously they're a very strong blocking team, and we saw that against Colleyville, and obviously keeping that into consideration, trying to distribute the ball as evenly as I can so the blockers can guess, but also our hitters do a great job of, even when there is a block step in front of them, they're very smart, they know what to do, they can tool, put in the right shots, and be aggressive in their swings, but for sure making smart setting decisions and kind of reading where the block is, and obviously trying to put your hitters in the best situation possible.
For the MVP, you had to, being new to the school, you had to know the history of and the legacy of this program, especially on the volleyball side. Walking into it, can you kind of just explain what you were trying to accomplish early, and now that you've added to the legacy of Lovejoy volleyball?
Yeah, definitely was a lot of pressure coming in, like trying to continue to like prove myself at the beginning, and it wasn't really like bad pressure, it was good pressure, because I wanted to show up for the team, and I wanted us I just wanted to help my best, or like do my best to be able to help the team to push. And at the beginning of the season, I just wanted us to like work as a team as well as we could, and like try to find my place in, and now we got there, and I'm just really proud of our team.
And then just your page to the legacy of this program, I mean, how does that, can you put that in perspective, so to speak?
I mean, I'm really honored to be on this team with my whole entire, like, with all the teammates and the coaches that I was provided with, and like the opportunity to be on varsity. I'm really like happy that that I got to win state with all these like fun teammates and girls.
Gentry, what was that moment like, hearing your name being called as the MVP? And one more question, what do you guys have planned for tonight?
Honestly, I didn't hear my name until everyone was pushing me forward, so I was kind of confused. But it was like, I was like surprised because we have so many amazing girls on this team, but it just felt like I finally reached my goal, and like it was just a big accomplishment in my life, and I was just like really proud of it for all the years that I've been playing volleyball to get to this moment.
And what's the plan for tonight, Coach? What we doing tonight?
Got a pizza party at the Burris's. Yeah, our booster club's providing some pizza. We're gonna go hang out and celebrate the season.
A lot of times when teams get to state, the coach tells her players she'll do something big or special or unique if they win state. Have you done that at all this year?
I think we have a TikTok or something that I have to do. I don't know. I think they get to pick the TikTok, and the coaches have to follow suit. And I'm not a TikToker, so.
Girls, real quick, can you just brag about your coach and talk about kind of how she helped you get to this point?
Yeah, she's been really great this season. I think we all love having her. She pushes us to the next level, which is great, which I think we all enjoy, but she also is just such a big supporter of us. Like, we know that she has our back every step of the way, and it just feels great knowing that you have a coach that wants you to be your best at all times, and it's been really good, and I think that's what brought us here to the state championship.
Yeah, she always pushes me to be my best, and she's always believed in me, and like just always pushing me to the next level every single time. And just she's hard, but in a good way. She sees your potential and pushes you till you get there.
Yeah, definitely tough, but but it's obviously just for our best interest. She wants to push us because she knows what we can do, and she can see our potential and what we can do in the future, and she knows we want to win. She's preparing us to win, but in the end, she's always there for us, and we know that she loves this team and all of her players, and you can see just how planned out our practice is, preparing us for each and every team and what their weakness is so that we can execute. And she just sets us up for success in the best way possible. And it's just been a great time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Coach is right, this is your 6th state title at Lovejoy, 3 as a player, 1 as an assistant, 2 as a head coach.
Yes.
Coach, I guess piggybacking off of that a little bit, and I have been to one of your practices and know what it's like. I guess there's ghosts in that gym, right? From the past teams and the past coaches and everything that's been built there that now your new players and yourself kind of, you live with that every day that you practice and you prepare. Can you kind of, I guess, just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, our lineage of alumni is incredible. With only being in existence since 2007, we've racked up some names, and we kind of talk about not filling shoes. We can get more shoes. We don't have to fill those shoes that people from the past have left behind. We can keep those on the banners up in the gym and use those as reminders of the standard of excellence. But each year is new, and these girls kind of wrote their own script, and we talked about how this weekend our goal was to make our own brand of Lovejoy volleyball.